Okay. So, hi, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also good. And how about you, sir?
I'm also good. Thank you so much for asking, ma'am.
Yeah, so this is our first meeting. So
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to know something about yourself, sir, please.
Yes. My name is Vishal Sen. I am from Madhya Pradesh, district Ratlam, and I have done my graduation in Bachelor's of Arts from Vikram University. And I have been working in police department since 2014, as well as I run a YouTube channel for English conversation. That's all about me, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I watch your videos and your knowledge of grammar is really good. Awesome. I have learned so many things from you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. And now I would like to know about yourself. Could you please tell me a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Rimpi Chakravarti. I live in Kolkata, and if I talk about why I'm learning this language, and I'm too much passionate about this language, so that's why I'm learning this language. And as well as I have some goals, so that's why. And nowadays English is a very important, just because of uh, in order to fulfill my dreams, I am learning this language. So that's why I have joined the Clappingo, and there I have did 4 sessions already. And this is my short introduction, sir.
Yes, that's great. That's awesome. Because, ma'am, nowadays there are lots of housewife, they are learning this language. So this is very good thing because you have lots of responsibility on your shoulder. You have household chores. In spite of you are learning this language, so this is appreciable, ma'am. Please keep it up.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. And so, sir, I have a little bit doubt, sir. Not a that is, you are a police person, and as well as you are preparing maybe for competitive exam, UPSC and like that.
No, not a UPSC, ma'am. You can say Madhya Pradesh Sub Inspector,
Yes,
MPSI.
first. Yes, and as well as you run your own YouTube channel, so we know that the police job is a very responsible job, and we don't get the time. No, so then how do you manage your time?
Yeah, ma'am, you can say if you have good determination, you have good perseverance, so ma'am, you can do it anything like my job is very challenging job, but I am very eager to learn this language. I have burning desire to learn this language anyhow. So that's why I can manage, and I usually taken out some time from my busy schedule so that I can talk with different people so that I can learn new things. So nowadays you can say I'm very passionate to learn this language and I'm enjoying this journey, a phenomenal journey. So I can manage them
Yeah,
because
not only so you uploaded your own video on YouTube channel, as well as when someone like no they drop that their comment on your channel, just like, so if I talk about, if I give an my example, that I just drop a message yesterday that sir, I want to do a sessions with you. So and immediately you reply me. So I especially, and I really love that things, that because nowadays some people, some YouTuber, they don't they don't want to reply someone. But if I talk about you, so that you are really, so really, like, very kind-hearted person, that you are managing everything. Apart from this, you are also taking out you are taking out the time, and you are connect those the learner, and you are getting the opportunity. It's really great thing, sir.
thank you, ma'am, for compliment. But you can say, suppose you have messaged me and if I will not respond immediately, so this is not good, ma'am. Because there are lots of people they want to learn this language, and if I can add any value in someone's life, so this is very good for me. So that's why I usually talk, and I usually whenever some message me, email me, so I reply so that the person can connect with me, so that I can learn some new things and I can maintain my consistency.
Yeah. Okay. So like, and also I watch your one video. Actually most of the time I watch your some videos that is which is grammar related video, and there I have learned so many things, and your knowledge of grammar, that is really commendable. And also you know how to use those words and how to use those adjectives, you know everything. So my question is that like if you want to give any advice for beginner who are really passionate about to this language, then what's your like no what's your feedback, and what kind of tips do you want to give them?
When we talk about beginner, so in initial day, person is interested to learn this language. So like he can first of all, ma'am, try to learn some situational sentences. A person is beginner, so this is very necessary, ma'am. Try to create some content in your mind, and please read some newspaper, read some books, and listen English conversation, English podcast, and you can say try to take some English exposure as much as you can. This is very necessary so that
Okay.
our mind will respond spontaneously. So I will suggest everyone that if someone is thinking that I have to learn this language anyhow, so don't make any excuse and start right now. Don't say that I will
Yes.
learn this language. I will start from tomorrow. You have to learn today and right now, and try to read some books and try to listen English conversation and try to speak more and more. You can learn from anywhere. This is not a big deal, ma'am. English is not a big deal. I realize that because I have been learning this language, you can say since last year, approximately 1 year. So I realized that English is not a big deal. Like if you are preparing any competitive exam, so English is very difficult, like because we have to learn all the areas
Yeah.
like grammar,
Yes.
parts of speech, noun,
You
pronoun,
have to.
adjective. But when you talk about speaking, so this is not a big deal. If you have some basic knowledge of grammar, so you can start your English speaking journey. As simple.
Okay. And that you said one thing, sir, that we should like no, we should read the follow that newspaper. So do you think that newspaper also help us to enhance our fluency level? And as especially
No,
as
no,
beginner person who really who don't know anything, then if they the person follow that
no,
newspaper, they can learn
no,
this
ma'am.
language.
I can't. No, I can't tell you like if you are reading newspaper, so you can learn so many things. But if you maintain your consistency, you can touch with English speaking environment. So that's why I'm telling you. Because if you are a beginner, so this is very difficult to read any newspaper because when
Yeah,
you
it is
start
a
any
really tough.
newspaper, so we can't read whole newspaper in 1 hour or 2 hour. We have to in single article we can't read in 1 hour. So this is very difficult. But we can maintain our consistency and we can create some English speaking environment. So that's why I'm telling you.
Okay, okay. Yes, also if I talk about myself, that I don't read that newspaper. I just read a simple books that is You Can Win, which is authored by Shiv Khera. And I every day I read one page, and I learn so many new content, also so many things. And if I come across a new word, that I just underline that word. And I also try to make the sentences. But I honestly speaking, I don't read that newspaper because newspaper structures and I can't understand. But I follow that one channel that is like know how to read that newspaper. So I follow that the channels, and there I just was how to read that newspaper. So, but I don't read newspaper.
Yes, ma'am. You are absolutely correct because we can't depend on newspaper. We can read, there are lots of English content, like we can according to our you can say habit, our interest, in which field we are interested, we can learn from these type of books. Like you are interested in a book, sports, so you can read sports book. So you are absolutely correct, ma'am. We can't depend on newspaper.
Yes, especially that's those people begin because this newspaper structure is like they always they use that like advanced structures. So if the person is a beginner, then how they can understand that the advanced structures? That person is
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
totally like no, that person will be confused.
Yes, ma'am. You are absolutely correct. So, ma'am, I think if beginner can depends on listening skills. We have to listen more and more English podcast and English conversation, so that we can imitate again and again. Because ma'am, listening skills is most powerful skills. And
Yes.
why I'm saying so? Because you know, ma'am, when we were child, when we did not know how to write, how to read, but in spite of we are able to speak just because
Yeah.
of power
Oh,
of listening
yes.
skills.
Yes. Yes. Even that, how do we learn our? How did we learn our native language when we were like no child? That time just like we, whatever our parents said, we used to listen. So by just we can learning this language, we can learn we learned our native language just by listening. So that time we didn't know how to write and how any vocabulary, nothing. But we can we could speak. But if I talk about the English is like what you are saying. I agree with you. But like if I given one example like that, a child and our age, that those learner who want to learning this language, like I'm at this age. So if I I'm not a child, so if I communicate with someone, and then that time I have a little bit hesitation. If I make a mistakes, then what will be the reactions I will receive from the person? So I also think like that. So maybe so this kind of problems nowadays beginner face.
Yes, ma'am, you are
Yeah.
absolutely correct. It happens in initial day, it happens. But ma'am, we should not think about people, because you know, when we think about people, we are thinking about people, but nobody is interested in us. Nobody cares in failures. Nobody cares in struggles. So don't think about people and try to speak as much as you can.
Yeah, no, I earlier when I have started my journey, that time also I used to think, oh my god, if I make mistake, if I made any kind of mistake, what would be the people reaction? But nowadays I don't think that much, because this is my life. And when if I want to do something, if I want to achieve something, then I have to focus on more and more my communication skill. So if I think about that people, and if when I will face any kind of problem, then nobody will come here and nobody will help me. So that's the reason
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't think about that much.
Yes, yes, this is very good thing. So, ma'am, I think your English is good, because you are expressing your thoughts in very articulate manner. You are using very good vocab. So, and your confidence level is also very good. You are talking very well.
No, actually I have been learning this language for 1 year. Okay. and and that time earlier I couldn't understand anything about English. I don't have that much knowledge. But nowadays I'm really, now anyhow I have to do. So just time. And also when I watch your video, and also another YouTubers like that Anisha ma'am, who is the greatest example for those people who want to really learn this language, so they can learn something by watching her channel. So
Yes.
I am just nothing. So
No, no, you are absolutely doing very well job. And I was thinking that I was thinking like I have to upload some video according to grammar, so that the person who is preparing for competitive exam, who can learn so many things. So I think I am thinking that now I have to start this type of content to upload
yes.
my channel.
Yeah, and I have watched so many things that is grammar related, and as I told you earlier, your knowledge of grammar is really good. And those people, what happened? Yeah, am I? Yes. So those people who are really passionate about who is preparing
Ma'am, just a minute, just a minute. Okay, okay, now.
those
Yes, ma'am, please carry on.
those students, especially those students who are preparing for like competitive exams, so definitely they can watch, they can follow your channel, like English with so English with passion, no, like. So
Learn with passion.
learn with, sorry, I'm so sorry sir, I'm so sorry, learn with
No, 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 no,
passion.
it's okay.
Learn with
Don't fold
passion.
hand.
So those people, if follow your
Yes,
channel,
ma'am.
then definitely they can crack that their exam.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I will definitely upload this type of content. And I will start. I will upload my conversation video and I will upload my grammatical video. Both.
Yes, and also you did a 36 session in Clapping Go.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Because ma'am, when
Yeah,
I
so
started my English speaking journey, so I at that time I you can say I want to create some English speaking environment. So that's why I joined Clippingo, and I have learned a lot from Clippingo because the tutor are very well, ma'am.
yes, the tutor also really good. They always courage that the student. They always courage the learners. They know, no, okay, if you are making a mistake, don't be worried. Don't be worried about mistake. Just learn. And also
Yes,
yesterday
ma'am.
also I did a sessions with one sir, and I have learned so many things. And sir also gave me some advice so that how do I use new word, new vocabulary, and new phrases while speaking English.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. And I would like to suggest, ma'am, every tutor is very good, but you should take one or two session with Ankita Advani, ma'am. She is very eloquent speaker.
Ankita Advani. Actually, now what happened in my when I opened the Clapping Go, so there are some tutors face. There are some tutors faces showing, faces showing. So I don't know, and with whom I want to book my with whom I want to do my sessions. The tutor's face was the tutor's face are not showing. I don't know why it's happening.
Ma'am, I don't know what is the reason behind this, but now because I am not taking any session, so I don't know. But at that time, I did not face this type of problem. So you can search the name Ankita Advani ma'am, and the ma'am usually available in the morning time, 9 to 11, I think.
Okay, I will search it. Ankita Advani.
Yes, Ankita Advani ma'am, and he usually free with morning 9 to 11. If you have some time, so you can connect with. But I know,
Actually,
I think you will
normally
be
I do my
very
session
big.
at 4:30 and 5 p.m. because this time I am available and I am free. And even there are some learners with whom I want to do, I'm doing my sessions. I also get the time. And I also yesterday also when I got your message that time also I have told you, sir, I told you that sir, can I do my sessions at 5 p.m. But after that you also reply me no. If we do the session 4:30, then 4:30 to 5:30 I am available because I have a kid, so I tutor him. So that's the reason. Like no 1 hour I am free.
Yes, ma'am, you are absolutely correct. Because I usually busy, you can say after 11 to 6, so that's why I have told you, and you agree. So thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. So, sir, I have one question that if you want to give me a feedback, okay. So, what kind of feedback do you want to give me?
Ma'am, I have already told you your confidence level is very good and you are speaking very well and you are expressing your thoughts in a very articulate manner, very prominent manner. So please keep it up and if you maintain your consistency, so ma'am you can achieve your goal. Please keep it
Yeah,
up.
yes, yeah. But actually, if you tell me that no where going wrong, so this path should I follow or here I'm speaking wrong like that. So I want to know that
No, I think
part.
no. Ma'am, your sentence structure is very good, your grammar is very good, but most of the time while speaking you face the lack of knowledge, you can say lack of vocabulary. So just learn some sentences, situational sentences, so that you can mind will respond spontaneously.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are a good speaker and you are taking some time of session. So, ma'am,
Yeah, thank you. And if I want to give any feedback to you,
yes, ma'am,
then
yes, ma'am, you can give. No, ma'am,
like
you
I
can
don't
give me,
have
ma'am.
any heart because you are really good. And I also told you that those learner who are really who is prepare those student who is preparing for competitive exam, so they should follow your channel. And you are awesome, sir. You are perfect in in terms of every matter. In
Thank you
in the
so much, ma'am.
I know this is and my sentence is wrong or right. I don't know, sir.
Don't worry, ma'am. In speaking, everything is okay. There is no need to worry. And thank you so much, ma'am. And I'm very glad to be the part of this conversation. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah. Bye. So, sir, can I upload it on my YouTube channel?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out your valuable time for me.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.